Have you ever thought about the legacy that you leave? The legacy that you prepared now for your children's tomorrow? Have you ever thought about disability as part of that legacy? Well, coming up, we're going to speak to a special guest going into details about just that. So do you think that you went into your collegiate profession because of your mom? Because that's a very human service area. You're talking social work and...
Maybe unconsciously, because I always wanted to know how people think and why they think the way they think.
Got it.
And why they approach people the way they do.
Okay.
I know people can be cruel.
Yeah.
I know children can be cruel.
Right.
I don't know if you're old enough to remember a television show called Ironside. That was a police detective who was in a wheelchair.
Okay.
So sometimes my younger brother would come home and say, they called our mom Ironside.
No.
Because she was in a wheelchair.
So there weren't very many even images on TV about people with disabilities, right?
No, that was the only television show.
So, you're married?
I'm divorced.
But you did get married?
Late in life, yes.
How late in life, if you don't mind sharing?
I was 39, almost 40.
Before you got married?
Yes.
Wow. So, any reason for that you can share?
Well, in high school, I was always very shy, and I had decided I was going to become a nun.
No.
Yes.
What changed your mind? This handsome guy?
Well, I went to college, fell in love, got engaged, but that didn't work out. But then I said, oh, I don't think I'm going to stay a nun.
Exactly. Things change when you go to college.
Yes.
Was your mom involved at that point, or was this before, after she passed away?
No, my mom passed away in 99, so she was always involved in my life. And we lived with her when I got married and when my daughter was born.
So that's an interesting story, because did your mom, your mom obviously worked full time?
Yes, she did.
And she chose to retire so she can raise her first and only grandbaby?
Yes, she did.
Okay. So you have an older brother and a younger brother, so you're kind of the meat in the middle of the sandwiches and your brother's kind of the bread on each side, right?
Correct.
Do you believe that your mom had a different relationship with your older brother because he's the only one who saw her upright?
That may be, but I think it's what happened after she was stricken with polio. When she was stricken with polio, her older brother kept my older brother for 2 years.
Okay.
They allowed me to stay with my mother through the birth, and a couple of months after that, then she went to rehabilitation.
Got it.
So they were separated, and you know you have to have the bond.
Yeah.
But I always think, even though I was away from my mother the first 8 months of my life, but we were still close. We still had that bond.
Wow.
So we were separated, but then my mother decided, I want my family back together.
Wow.
And so she brought us all back together, which included my father.